Welcome to the SEO Success Podcast, where we explore the tools and techniques that can skyrocket your online presence. Today, we're diving into a game-changing SEO solution that's making waves in the content creation world. Are you a writer, blogger, or content creator struggling to get your content noticed? Well, pull up a chair and listen closely, because we're about to explore SERP.net, the ultimate affordable SEO solution that's transforming how creators approach search engine optimization. Tune in and join two SEO experts as they share their insights on why SERP.net is a game changer for content creators on a budget. By the end of this episode, I'm convinced you'll want to give this tool a try. So grab your notepad, settle in, and let's dive into the world of affordable, effective SEO with SERP.net.
Okay, so have you ever launched a website, you hit publish on that piece you've been working on, and then crickets?
It's the worst, right?
The worst. Like shouting into the void. And then everyone's like, SEO, SEO, SEO. But then you see what those tools cost.
Yeah, you need like a small business loan just to get started with some of them.
Right, so that's why today's deep dive is, well, maybe a breath of fresh air. We're looking at SERPed.net. They're saying they're like the all-in-one SEO solution, especially for, the rest of us who don't have those massive budgets.
Their marketing definitely seems laser focused on that affordability thing, especially going up against those big names like Ahrefs and SEMrush even.
Well, bold move for sure. But can they back it up? They talk about this all-in-one suite with over 40 tools. Hey, for someone like me who's still learning the SEO ropes, that's both really exciting but also kind of terrifying. 40 tools, where do I even start?
It's a lot, though. And that's something we'll definitely unpack, for sure. But something else in their copy caught my eye. They say they use data from the world's most trusted sources. Now, that's a claim we got to dissect.
Oh, yeah. They actually name those sources, too. Hold on, let me grab that. Okay, so we've got Google, obviously, Majestic, Moz, Bing, Yahoo, and this is where it gets kind of wild. YouTube, Amazon, even WordPress, GoDaddy, Snapname's Namejet. Feels like they threw everything in there.
Well, not exactly. I mean, some are more well-known, yeah. But each one kind of tells you how SERPed.net wants to give this, full picture of your online presence. Right, you said it yourself. It's overwhelming. Imagine if you had to go to each of those places for data.
My brain just exploded.
Right. So having it all in one spot, that's got to count for something, at least for convenience. But let's break down why some of these really matter. You mentioned Moz before. They're kind of a big deal because of this thing called domain authority. Basically, it's a score Google uses to judge how legit, how trustworthy your site is. And higher score, better chance of ranking high in search.
So it's like the more Google trusts you, the higher up they put you.
Exactly. Then you've got Majestic. They're all about backlink analysis. Those are like votes of confidence from other sites. If a site with good domain authority links to you, that says something to Google, this site is putting out quality stuff.
Okay, yeah, starting to get it.
Yeah.
But going back to the whole 40 tools thing, they mentioned keyword research, site audits, rank tracking. I mean, I know those are important, but for someone brand new to SEO,
Yeah.
Why are those?
So crucial. Okay, so keyword research. That's all about figuring out what people actually type into Google when they're looking for, whatever your website's about. You know those words. You can make your content tailor-made to show up higher in the results.
So instead of guessing what people want, you're using data to figure it out.
Exactly. Working smarter, not harder, right? Then you've got site audits. These are like health checks for your website. They find the stuff that might be killing your ranking, broken links, if it loads slow, even just code that Google hates.
Like taking your website to the mechanic, but instead of the engine, it's your SEO getting fixed up.
Perfect analogy. And finally, rank tracking. This is how you see if anything you're doing is actually working over time. What keywords are you ranking for? Going up, down? Is any of this effort making a difference?
So they're giving you a bunch of tools, and I'm starting to see how it all kind of fits together for a bigger SEO picture. But let's be real for a sec. Their marketing copy, it gets kind of hypey. Dominate the search results, skyrocket your ROI, that kind of stuff. Is it all hype? Are they going to turn me into an SEO wizard overnight with this thing?
Well, I wouldn't say overnight wizardry. It's more like they're giving you the tools, but you still got to learn the spells, Their enthusiasm is great, don't get me wrong, but SEO, it's a long game. No shortcuts, really.
Okay, so no magic buttons, got it. But they talk about beating the competition, using all this data. How does that actually work, though?
That's where things get interesting. Remember those kind of random sources they mentioned? Amazon, YouTube, even GoDaddy and Namejet. Those aren't just websites. They're gold mines of data about what people are actually doing online, what they search for, what they buy, even how they pick domain names. It all paints a picture.
Okay, hold on. Google data makes sense, but Amazon. Explain it like I'm back in the Stone Age of Internet here.
Okay, so say you're selling, I don't know, those cool handmade earrings we talked about before. Amazon's huge EE for that, right? SERP might be able to tell you, based on Amazon data, what are people even searching for when they want handmade earrings? Price ranges, what kind of descriptions actually make people click buy?
Oh, never even thought about it that way. So it's not just Google searches. It's what's working where people are actually spending money.
Exactly. And it's deeper than just keywords. It's about, like, intent. Why are they searching that? What's the problem they're trying to solve? That tells you how to make content that really clicks with those people.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
But YouTube, I thought that was just like funny animal videos and makeup tutorials.
Oh, it's way more than that now. Second biggest search engine out there. People go to learn stuff, find answers. If SERP's tapping into that data, maybe they're seeing what's trending in your niche, what questions people ask on videos, even what makes a competitor's stuff go viral, you know?
Okay, starting to see the bigger picture now. It's like a multi-platform view of your audience and the competition. But I know what our listeners are thinking right now. That's cool and all, but show me the money. More traffic, more customers, that's the goal.
100%. And look, no one can promise overnight success with SEO, gotta be honest. But there are some good questions to ask based on what they're claiming, which our listener can take away.
Hit me with those questions then. What should people be considering?
First off, get specific. Do they even have features for your website type? You're on WordPress, right? Do they have plugins, integrations, whatever made for that?
That's a good point. A generic tool might not cut it compared to something tailor-made.
Exactly. Just as important, look at their success stories. Anything that sounds like you, your industry, size, that kind of thing. If they helped some bakery triple their orders online, that's way more convincing than just saying, we help thousands of businesses. Vague, you know.
Yeah, like prove it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Show me someone like me who you've helped.
Exactly. Look for the specifics. Now, this next part is huge E, and it's something people often forget in all the excitement of new tools.
All right, lay it on me. What's the catch?
Okay, so even with, like, the best tools, the fanciest platform, SEO comes down to understanding the data, knowing what to do with it. It's like you can have a gourmet kitchen, all the gadgets, but if you can't cook, you're not making a masterpiece.
So
right?
it's not just having the data, it's knowing how to use it to like actually build that SEO strategy.
Exactly. And that's where this whole customer support education thing that SRP.net mentions could be key, especially for someone just starting out.
Yeah, they didn't give a ton of detail in this copy about that stuff. But if they're really good at like holding your hand through it, that could be huge for someone who's intimidated, you know?
Oh, for sure. Imagine they've got tutorials, maybe even like personalized help while you're using it. It'd be like having a coach right there, making sense of the data with you.
Okay, yeah, that would be super valuable. When you're lost, that guidance makes all the difference.
Totally. Because let's be real, SEO, it's a lot to take in, but right tools, right guidance. It doesn't have to be overwhelming.
So for our listener, you know, on that budget but wants to up their SEO game, what's the big takeaway here?
I think Esther.net, they're checking some boxes for sure. Lots of tools, pulling data from all over the place, affordable, and that support aspect could be big, worth looking into at least. But bigger picture, even beyond this one platform, don't be scared of SEO. There are tools out there to help you win, even on a budget.
Like anything, the more you learn, the more confident you get. Maybe you even start to like it, you know?
100%. It's a good feeling seeing your site climb those rankings. You crack the code, people are finding you. That's rewarding.
That moment your site hits page 1 of Google, it's like, yeah, I did that.
The best feeling. So, listener, if you're out there, embrace the challenge, do your homework. Never underestimate the power of, well, knowledge and a little bit of SEO magic, too.
Love it. All right, everyone, there you have it. Go forth and optimize, armed with these insights. Until next time.